your life is here for you to be like, for you to live in and for you to live your best life. And how can you live your best life if you're constantly worrying about what someone has to say about you or whether or not somebody likes you? So the hell? Tonight's super blue full moon in Pisces calling you to release? Let's find out. Peace and namaste, family, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to tap into the full moon energy because we have a powerful one tonight, okay? So make sure that you stay tuned to see how this full moon is impacting you and what is calling for you to release. Because this is such a powerful moon, I am feeling like this will be like a challenging time for some people, because I feel like for some people, what this moon is going to call you to do is going to be very challenging. Like it's going to be like big life changes. It's going to be like, you know, leaving your job or like finding a new apartment, like something. I feel like for some people, this moon is going to call you to make like a big change in your life. Okay, so let's get into it. All right. By the way, I do post videos every Tuesday and Friday. I did forget to post last Friday. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I was so tired. I could not do it, okay? But today, our reading is going to be extra special to make up for that time, okay? But usually videos every Tuesday and Friday. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video, okay? Make sure you follow me on all my social media. That'll be in the description box below. I have exclusive content for each social media, so you don't want to miss any of it. It's all amazing, okay? I do have a personal reading special going on right now. I asked the community and y'all said y'all wanted it to be extended, so I extended it until September 9th, okay? So if you would like to take advantage of this personal reading special, check out the link in my bio and IG, or you can check out the description box and go to my snip feed and you'll be able to get your reading there. Again, this will be up on September 9th, okay? So there is a discount on those readings, and also there you'll see what my new reading prices will be, just to give you a heads up, okay? All right, I think we got all of the announcements together. So let's see, what is this super blue full moon in Pisces calling us to release? What is it calling us to release? What is this moon calling for us to release? I really wanted to use this Moonology deck because I feel like full moon in Libra, a win-win outcome is forecast. Okay, so what is this full moon calling you to release? This full moon is calling you to release like worst case scenario. Like I'm feeling like, you know, please take all my general readings. Take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't, because this is a general reading, okay? I have personal readings just in case you want something dedicated to you, but please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But some of us here we think very worst case scenario, and we try to like save ourselves from hurting by thinking worst case scenario, right? So Spirit is saying, get out of that. This full moon, we want you to release thinking so much about the worst case scenario and trying to figure everything out and trying to have this sense of control. This is what it kind of roots back to, okay? Some of us here have a few control issues, okay? No judgment, all right? But Spirit is saying you have to learn to let go, okay? You have to learn to let go and allow yourself to receive, especially if you're in a divine feminine energy. Divine feminine is all about receiving. But Spirit is saying, worry not. A win-win outcome is forecast. And this full moon is really trying to get you out of the mindset of thinking things won't work out for you, because they will, okay? I am seeing that you sometimes can be like pessimistic, okay? But Spirit is saying we want you to release that. We want you to step into optimism. We want you to understand that, as you know, because we have a bird's eye view, we can tell you right here and now that things will work out for you. So don't stress it, okay? Don't stress it. We have communication is key, new moon in Gemini, okay? So the two, we have Libra and Gemini on the board right now. You could be a Libra or a Gemini or have them in your chart. Definitely air sign energy. So I feel like this full moon is going to be especially challenging for air sign, is what I'm feeling. That's what I'm feeling, okay? Because it is Pisces. And although water is not the opposite of air, they're also not like, you know, yeah, the same, right? But with this, communication is key. Yep. So on top of this being a full moon, we also have a whole bunch of planets in retrograde right now, okay? We have like 6 planets in retrograde at the same time, which is very intense, okay? So on top of this full moon being a super full moon, right? And a blue moon, like we have 6 planets in retrograde right now. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on in the ethers. It's a lot going on energetically. So make sure that you're being gentle with yourself, because this is an intense time right now, okay? Also, I do want to say that, damn, I forgot. Oh, well, let's move on. We have conclusions are within reach. Full moon. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I want to say. So there are 6 planets in retrograde right now, and one of those planets is Mercury, okay? One of those planets is Mercury. So Spirit is saying communication is key. And I feel like for some of us, we're going to be having some frustrations over the next few days when it comes to communicating, because people aren't going to understand you. People aren't going to, you know, take your words how you intend for them to take them. Like, I feel like the next like few days, especially during this full moon, communication is going to be really challenging, okay? So Spirit is really calling for us to be more conscientious about our communication and going the extra mile to explain things into like deeper depth, like more depth than you might in the past, just so we can understand each other. That's super important, okay? We have conclusions are within reach. Like I said, Spirit says we want you to release needing to know what's going to happen next. We want you to release, you know, fears that your life is always going to be how it is, because one thing about life is going to change, okay? And what you're going through right now is not going to be what you're going through next week or next month or next year, right? So understand and know that feelings are temporary. Feelings are temporary. That's true. I didn't mean feelings, but feelings are temporary. And circumstances are temporary as well. So yeah, make sure that, you know, especially throughout this full moon, don't allow yourself to kind of go down the rabbit hole of feeling like your life is just going to be terrible forever and nothing is ever going to get better, because 1, that's not the truth, and 2, we're just in an intense time right now, okay? Last card from this deck, we have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. We finally got some water on the board. Bottom of the deck, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo. So basically, Spirit is saying this, and with this full moon, we're really wanting you to release you know, certain insecurities. So I'm feeling like, you know, if you're here, you probably have some insecurities which get in the way of you showing up as your authentic self. And Spirit is saying this full moon, like, we're really trying to assist you in releasing like what's not you and what's not yours, in order to make room for what is you and what is yours, right? Spirit is saying you can't have fear associated with being your authentic self, because at the end of the day, you're not here to be liked by everyone. It is not your responsibility to be liked by everyone. And you may or may not resonate with like being in a people-pleasing energy now or in the past, right? Because I'm definitely getting people-pleasing energy. But Spirit is saying, like, you don't want to, if you don't like everybody, why should everybody like you? And why should you not be your authentic self? Because it's going to turn one person off. That one person isn't for you. And like, that's okay, right? So Spirit is saying, work through your fears of being perceived as like a certain way, or like work through your fears of like caring what people think about you, because your life is here for you to be like, for you to live in and for you to live your best life. And how can you live your best life if you're constantly worrying about what someone has to say about you or whether or not somebody likes you? So the hell, we have crystals here. We have crystals, achievement, okay? Achievement. Again, this reading right here, we have a win-win outcome is forecast. Conclusions are within reach. Achievement. So Spirit is saying, like, yes, this time we're asking you to release some big stuff, okay? Some wounds that you have been holding on to a while. Some blockages that you've gotten used to. Yes, we are asking you to remove these things, but these things, we're not asking you to remove these things like and be on blind faith. Like, I feel like right now Spirit is throwing the synchronicities. They're throwing like you know, different angel numbers. They're throwing, you know, planes and U-Hauls or whatever your manifestations are and whatever you want to achieve. Like Spirit is throwing synchronicity, showing you like, hey, this is close. Like this is just on the other end of this work. Like Spirit is like really trying to keep us motivated as a collective, right? I feel like, you know, sometimes on this healing journey, we like heal a whole bunch and we don't see like our lives change in the external 10-10 on the clock. You might be seeing 10-10, but Spirit is saying that this is not one of those times. This is one of the times that they want you to work hard, and they're also going to give you glimpses of the future and what your future would look like after, you know, you take care of this release, right? Releasing insecurities, releasing fears, stepping into your authenticity and showing the world who you are, showing the world what you got, right? You know, let's talk about Beyonce for a second. You think everybody likes Beyonce? No, but Beyonce is one of the biggest fucking performers and singers in this world right now. She didn't get to where she, you know, is right now by caring about being liked, baby. Okay, so you can't care about, you know, how other people feel about you, because the people who see you as valuable and the people who love your authentic self are your people. Why would you want people around you who aren't your people, right? We have personal power here, okay? Personal power. This full moon is really trying to help you, you know, step into your truth. And your truth is that you are powerful. You have potential. You are amazing. You are, it's like, it's a pleasure to have you in like other people's lives. Like you are the fucking prize. And Spirit is like, we want to remind you that you are the prize, and like you are the prize in your true and full authentic self. You're not in your prize energy when you're trying to be liked. You're not in your prize energy when you have a mask on trying to be something you're not, right? You're the prize when you are your soul's most authentic expression. We love that. Mirror. Reflection. Yeah, this full moon is really going to call for you to reflect on your fears and where, you know, where they stem from, and like just really take a deep dive within yourself. Okay, bottom of the deck, but last but not least, Spirit is saying don't give up hope. There is how do you say, a pot of gold, 12-12 on the timer. There is a pot of gold at the end of this struggle. There is a pot of gold on the other end of this release, right? But when you still are holding on to things that don't serve you, those things are taking up the space that is needed in order for the things that do serve you to come in. So release that shit. And yes, it may be challenging. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I'm saying that it's going to be worth it. Okay, I love you all. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know in the comments. Okay, make sure you like it up so we can get this video out to everyone who needs to see it. If you stayed all the way to the end, make sure you comment below some crown emoji so I know that you stayed with me. Okay, if you're not already a part of the family, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you. If you already are, I love you so much. You're amazing, and I will see y'all Friday. Peace.